Good morning, except it's not the morning at all. Hi, I'm Temtchine. It feels like a day in the office. So let me put on my glasses that I don't need. Hold on. Let's see if it looks better. Does it look better with the glass? These are supposed to like protect you from the light of your computer. I don't know if they actually work, but anyway, I try to look more studious, but whatever. All right, so let's get to the point, shall we? These are my transplant medications. This is my list right here, okay? So you guys have been asking me about transplant medication. So this is post-double lung transplant medication. I'm going to run down the list. I'm going to tell you what these things are for once and for all. First, before we get to it, I have to put this in my hair because it's my new thing to take this. Oh look, it worked really quickly. Honestly, that's because I have a little hairpiece, and so it has something to stick to. Otherwise, that would have been like miraculous to just have it stay. Okay, where was I? This is what a day looks like. You can't really see this, so I'll show you and open it up. Basically, you've got, how do I do this without like spilling everything everywhere? All right, so here's a certain amount that you take, okay? That's like dose 1, that's the morning. It is much more professional way to do this, but then you also take these guys in the morning. Let's see if this works, okay? So you're gonna take all that, you're gonna take as if you're gonna take that, but anyway, you're gonna take all that in the morning, and then at night, you're gonna take this guy, which is much less, right there. So just to give you a sense of what it looks like. Now we're gonna get into the dirty business. That's right. The dirty business is this stuff, which is all the pamphlets and flyers and everything. Instead of doing it every day, which I was doing at one point, which was the stupidest thing in the world, I do it now for the week. Like a genius, a true genius. It takes like 20 minutes to do it. I'm looking down here because I'm here and you guys are up there, but it's just easier to look down here, so forgive me if I'm not looking at you. But anyway, here's my list. And even after, it's been a year, but I still have to look at this list because I'm still confused and my head zones out when I'm doing my medication. So here we go. And drug number 1, mycophenolate. What is mycophenolate? So uninteresting if you're not interested. But if you are genuinely interested, here it is. So mycophenolate, which is also known as Celsept. You take, now, wait, before I get into this. This is my protocol. I imagine that everybody's protocol is tweaked and is different. There's a general kind of like, everybody kind of does this thing, but again, it's gonna depend on you, your situation, what else is going on in your life, I guess, and the state of the rest of your body. So this is what I take. I have no idea if this is what everybody else takes, anybody else takes, whatever. This is just me. And it's changed over the course of a year, but this is after 1 year. This is it. So mycophenolate, which is Celsept, I'm going to read you what it actually does. So I take 4 capsules by mouth 2 times a day. It's known as Celsept, I said that already, and it prevents organ rejection. Number 2, Prednisone. So I was taking massive doses in the hospital, then I was on 20 milligrams, then I was on 15, now I'm on 12.5, and I take 12.5 in the morning, again, prevents organ rejection. Page number 2, tacrolimus, or tacrolimus, I have no idea. Also known as, wait, is it? Yeah, also known as Prograf, which is easier than tacrolimus. This prevents organ rejection as well. This is adjusted constantly, and well, not constantly, they adjust until they find the right amount for the person. So I'm now at 3 capsules in the morning and 3 in the evening. That's the most important one, I think. These are the 3 most important ones, essentially, but yes, tacrolimus. And then you stay on this, technically, for the rest of your life. Azithromycin, I take it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is known as Zithromax, and this medication prevents dangerous infection. Cotrimoxazole DS, known as Bactrim, prevents dangerous infection. Again, you take this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, okay? Posaconazole. Take 3 tablets by mouth daily with breath. Wait, what? Yes, that's right. Take 3 tablets per day. Again, it prevents dangerous infection. It is an antifungal drug and has a direct effect on Prograf levels. Do not change or stop without without MD approval. But first, fix your hair. Always fix your hair when you're doing a video. So that you take every day. Then, I used to be on valganciclovir, now I'm on acyclovir. You take that morning and night. It prevents dangerous infection, again. So a lot of these are preventative, as you can see. Then, Alendronate. That is Fosamax. I take that once a week on Sundays. That's to prevent bone loss because of the prednisone, that can contribute to lots of things. So then aspirin, again, preventative for my heart. So I take a little baby aspirin every day. And then Daily Vite, which is a multivitamin, which I take every day. What else? What else? Magnesium oxide. So this is pretty straightforward. Magnesium. Take it every day. Oyster shell calcium with vitamin D. These are all obviously supplements. I take this every day. 2 huge tablets a day. Those are the biggest ones. Pantoprazole, I was on that every day. That is to protect your stomach lining because of all the medication and whatever it may be. So take that an hour before meals. I don't take that anymore. And finally, Prevestatin, which is commonly known as Prevacol. Take 1 by mouth at bedtime, and that is for your cholesterol, I believe, and that is because of like things like prednisone or really prednisone, I think could potentially raise your cholesterol. So they take that as preventative. So again, as you can see, a lot of this is preventative medicine, and actually a lot of these are supplements, which is amazing because the truth is the most important pills, the ones that keep you alive, these tiny little baby pills, you see they're so, I'm shaking. By the way, do you see this shaking? This is from tacrolimus and prednisone. Do you see this? Yes, because I can see it. Anyway, that's shaking from, so that is a little side effect, tremors from tacrolimus. But anyway, you see these guys are so small. So this is prednisone, it's tiny. And then the other guy, tacrolimus, which is so, oh my gosh, I'm trembling so much I can't hold it. Then you've got these guys, which is, this is Celsept, and is it recording? Yeah, okay. So Celsept, this is a capsule, this is pretty easy to take. This is a capsule, pretty easy to take. So those are your most important ones, and they're very teeny tiny. You see, teeny tiny. I mean, compared to like enormous pills. So that's what I wanted to show you. I also take vitamin D, I take B12, and sometimes fish oils, sometimes not. The big guys, I'll show you. So this is pantoprazole. Posaconazole. This is the preventative of, I forgot what. But anyway, this is quite large. Do you see how large? I don't know if you can see how large this is, but this is quite large. And the other big guy is this calcium. So fortunately, the enormous ones are a little bit less important, I'd say, than the tiny ones. And that's basically it. And so now I'm going to take you on a tour of my cupboard, my medicine cabinet, because that's going to give you a sense of what it looks like. For this experience, I will light myself. So hold on. There. So this is basically what it looks like. Can you see this? I really do hope there's nothing weird going on here, but this is it. So in the back, there's more, there's here. And basically when I do a refill, that whole bottom shelf is completely filled. Oh, and these are the guys that I fill up each week. A couple of them are clearly missing. Those are wigs. All sorts of stuff everywhere. I hope this answered the question. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Okay.